Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I'm platooned up with Drewski on Westfield, and I am in my Badger. He is in his E100. Westfield is exactly what it is, right? It's go to the Westfield, win that flank, work your way over to the ridge line, kill everybody on the K line, the 0 line, game over. Now I have seen some more teams win from the K line, 0 line lately, but generally it's just a lot more work. So I highly recommend just to take care of the West Field and then work your way either through the mid-ridge or along the one line, whatever you need to do depending on what kind of tank you have, whatever kind of moves your team is making. But it's generally just important to make sure that you lock down the West Field. And even though they have 2 heavy tanks and a lot of medium tanks, my first thought is, yep, and I'm spotted already. My first thought is that they're going to get to the hill first, but no matter what, I need to push up there because sniping from this back ridge isn't the greatest. You can't get good vision out. They have artillery, so they can just sit back there and let their arty chew us up. I'm going to continue to push forward. I got good armor. Arty starts swinging at me. And I don't realize that there's a bad chat to my right. So we're going to turn. Hits my ammo rack, so I'm going to have to fix that. I really wanted to save my repair kit just in case I got tracked out here. But losing my ammo rack was important. So I bounced the grill. Arty misses me for the second time. Looking for a shot on that bad chat. And my Death Star also pushed up next to me and is able to shut that bad chat down. So nice work by him. And now, if we can pin the mediums up here, then that is going to give us an advantage because obviously their mobility doesn't really matter once they're in the hills. But we still have to play smart. Now I take a quick shot at that Action 10. I figured that he was going to back up, so I figured I'd just throw it out there. And he's actually going to poke back out again, which I don't know, is pretty questionable. So we put a shot into him, into his hull, and I'm trying to figure out where this grill is. I usually don't go all the way up into those mountain range areas, so I know of where like the Action 10 is. He's on that hill that a lot of people like to use, but I can't really tell where the grill is. He's just hiding behind a rock. I guess if he enjoys playing the game that way, then so be it. Enjoy your game behind the rock, buddy. Now he decides to pull out after I shoot, and I put a shell into him, and then my Death Star shuts him down. Give him a great shot. You see we're winning 4-1, and to me it's really just because we closed the distance. Now they could have been more aggressive and pushed up around us, but we have a lot of tank destroyers with us. So hopefully they'd have to pay for it. But I mean, I think that would have been their best bet to win. Now you can see also our K-line made a good push. So props to them. Generally the 0 line K-line ends up stopping at the bridge. This was a full-on, and the Action 10 is going to try to circle around me. This is where the Badger kind of gets in some trouble, but the Action 10 isn't watching where he's going, so he hits the grill, and that allows me to actually spin around on him and shut him down. Now I run 105 octane in this, just really improve the mobility. You see I have tea and pudding, and that's going to boost it up even more. And I tried to run it with 100 octane just so it wasn't as expensive, but for some reason, and it might just be in my head, but the extra 5% helps out tremendously. So I know a lot of people hate on this tank, but I know it's a pain in the butt when you find a Badger player that knows what he's doing. Hide that lower plate, dig in, and out DPM everybody. So it's definitely not over yet. They're starting to make a comeback, and they got a lot of tank destroyers that can just pretty much one-shot our team. So we have to be careful here, play it smart. Artie's able to shut that or break that building down for me, so I'm able to track him. And Drewski slams a shell into him, and then I let Drewski know that I'm about to shut him down, so we take him out. And I'm just going to push forward, because I think their TDs have moved back from the ridgeline at this point. And I'm wrong. Still a Jaeger back here. Let's see, can I get a shell into a superstructure? No, my APCR isn't going to go in. Probably because it angles back a little bit. I think he hits me with an HE there. Wasn't paying attention. Definitely don't feel like I took 1,000 damage. There already takes one of our guys. And just a fun game as far as like assault mode in my Badger. We load a Hesh round just because the Jaeger was on low health. And we catch a waffle out in the open, but our shell unfortunately dips into the ridge line. We're not able to get a shell onto him. So guys, this is what I call a triple-double. So if you watch basketball, triple-double is in that sport. And in tanks, to me, 2,000 damage, 2,000 block, 2,000 assist is a triple-double. So I locked down triple-double. I almost, if I had 800 more block damage, I would have had a triple-triple. But it's first class, just a fun, high-pressure game by me and Drewski, and our Death Star definitely assisted that too. And then as we head down to Drewski's, you can see that he does 2,500 damage, blocks 2,300, and also assists for 1,900. So we both pretty much got a triple-double in that game, which is easier said than done. Even in certain tanks, it's not always that easy. So, fortunately, we can't get a brothers in arms, but we still have a nice game. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.